All right guys, welcome back to another video. So I've been working a lot with the face impact location. I would say now 4 months, and what I want to show you in this video is the difference of before and after, how the software has helped me improve my strike. And I think I want to be clear because it's not as simple as putting a tape and then hitting the ball and then try to understand where the ball is on the face. I think with the software, whether you use the Mevo Plus like I'm using now or TrackMan, I think it's a little more sophisticated because you can see not only the face impact, where you can see all the information. And I think the way it helps you is when you see the overall information. So you see that you strike it off the toe, and then you kind of understand where's your club path inside out. You can understand all the data and kind of put everything together. And it also helped me with the driver because I found out with the driver that I was hitting a little bit too much on the ground. So the impact was actually high on the face, and I just simply resolved that by teeing it just slightly lower. So I want to show you what I did to fix my off the toe strike. That was something that I was constantly hitting off the toe. You could actually see on my clubs that the marking was always on the toe of the club face. So I'll show you a shot and then I'll tell you what I did to fix that using the impact locator here. So this is my 9-iron. Okay, so with this app I can see exactly where I hit it, and you can see the toe strike right there, and it was a little more severe than that. So all I'm doing is taking my backswing and on my downswing just extending my left arm. And before it was the ball was right here, I didn't extend it, so it was always off the toe. Now that I extend it, it just gets closer to the sweet spot. Look at the difference in distance, 146 compared to like 130, 128. And the only difference there is that one I hit it off the sweet spot, the other one I hit it off the toe. And all I'm doing is just this, just extending my left arm right before impact and through impact. Okay, so for the driver, I think that's where I improved the most with the face location, because I was constantly hitting it right here. So it was like not fully, it was like I wasn't making contact. The ball, it was hitting it more on the ground like that, and then I could see it on the impact location. I know that you can say that I put a tape on it, but with the tape on it, it's a little bit of a hassle. You know, with this you can see that, and then you can see all the information as well. So it's more handy, I would say. So let me show you. Okay, so look at the contact. You see how it's slightly off the toe and it's high on the face. Even if the club speed was pretty decent, the carry was only 215 and ball speed 136. So this is what I used to do, and now what I'm doing is I'm just lowering the tee and trying to stand closer to the ball. Okay, so now I'm just teeing it just a little lower, and that way I know that I can catch the ball a little bit lower on the face and get more distance that way, and at the same time standing closer to the ball. And look at the difference in distance if I catch it there. All right, let me see. It went a little lower, but look at the distance, 233. So for me, that's way better. And all I did is I just tee it up a little lower. And I think it's going to be different for everybody. For other people, it may be teeing it higher, depending on what you see on your impact location there. So for me, it was just way too much in here on the top. So by teeing it lower, it was one solution. Another one was to like hit it a little bit more, I guess, stay a little, hover a little bit more. So you can experiment with that, but for me it worked better, especially at the course, just by teeing it lower. All right guys, so that was it for the video. So I just wanted to show you my progress, and this has been like 3 months. Obviously it's not going to happen in a day. So like if you start using the impact location, it's not like in 2 days you're going to resolve it. It took me like 2-3 months to get it, to find out, experiment and find out what to do. with my swing, and having not only that information but also all the other information. I think it's just a set of information that you can analyze and then try to tweak with your swing and find what you can do. For me, with the driver, I'll just steer lower. Obviously other people that have the same issue may resolve that situation by just hovering it with the driver, and then, you know, depending on your shots. For me, it didn't work because I noticed at the course sometimes I hit a shot really high. It wasn't a bad shot, but it went just way too high. I mean, it was launching like 23, so I lost some distance that way. It wasn't really an issue by teeing it lower. I think it was more of an issue teeing it higher for me now. So for other people, it might be the other way around. So again, it took me a while, especially with the irons, to work that, try to get the sweet spot more from off the toe, because I was definitely struggling. I mean, every ball off the toe, especially with the longer irons, and I didn't know what to do, and I finally figured out just by extending my arms. It's going to be different for every golfer. For some golfers, you might try different things. It's not going to be the same for every single golfer, but I would say that it does help to have that app, that software there. I think for the Mevo Plus, you obviously have to buy the it's an additional package that you have to buy. If you're interested in buying that, make sure to always use my link because you get a discount with that. For TrackMan, obviously it already has that, and then for other more sophisticated radars, it already has that. So I would definitely, if you have that option, make sure to look at that, because a lot of times golfers are really obsessed with distance and they don't know that just by using with a 9-iron, if you just hit it a little more of the sweet spot, you're gonna get that extra distance. It's not, you know, so much of the inside out, outside in, or you know, launch angle. Otherwise, that has to do with launch angle as well. But a lot of time is simply by hitting it off the sweet spot. So pay attention to that, guys. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Until next time.